Welcome back, my DIY nomads. We are back again today. I'm so excited. As I mentioned before in the last episode, I've been going through a bunch of CAD designs to get the layout perfect. And although before I was pretty determined in thinking that a lengthways bed is the best for me because I'm 6'2", nearly 6'3", I'm actually going to go with a widthways bed because I've done like loads of mock-ups, and this just works better. If I sleep at a slight angle, I can be completely straight, and this all fits in well. So this is all thanks to the fact that though this is a boxer. A lot of the other vans, they really sort of taper up at the top, like especially the Sprinter. And I know Sprinters have got fantastic engines, and everyone raves about them, and they're like the one that everyone seems to go for. But I 100% prefer my boxer. The engine might not be as smooth. I've driven some Sprinters before in my time, but the walls stay very straight, much higher up, so I can fit the bed and widthways at a much higher height and keep 180 centimeters of width at that height as well, which is fantastic. So let's get cracking, fitting this all out. It's gonna be an exciting day. So, step one, you've got to start sporting a sexy tool belt. Step two, we've basically just taken off this side of ply here at the bottom, and we're just trying to find all of the battens behind. We've also laid out this is the shower / bathroom, and it's actually pretty decent size. I mean, even with my tool belt on, it's a really nice size. So the toilet will be in here, but it's going to be a completely portable one. So you can take it out to have more space, or if you're feeling really fancy, you can sit down and have a shower, which is, glorious. But yeah, plenty of space. 50 centimeter door to get out. I've got to go in sideways because of the width of my tool belt. But yeah, that is the shower. I had to go, so this is going to be the bed area. This is going to go widthways, as I said before. I had to go for a full-size double, just because for two people, that's plenty of space. But for me, I'm going to have to go a little bit diagonal, so we need a bit more space there. And then all the way over here, this is our kitchen over here. So guys, what we did is we made sure to cut it when it was upside down. That meant that we got a clean edge along the cut, and we didn't get the frayed edge. It wouldn't fray off the laminate edge. You could do this, it depends on which way the teeth are rotating, but just if you're unsure, just get a piece of plywood or a bit of scrap wood, do a test cut, see which side's the rough edge, obviously put that on the bottom. Now we're looking to mount the kitchen. The seat itself at here, it's obviously angled back, so it cuts into this space a bit, which means we lose a good section here of random space. So we're creating a strong point here for part of the kitchen to mount to, and I'm going to look to potentially add some storage, maybe a drawer at the end here. But we're putting this one in, then the first kitchen wall goes up against it like that, and it'll be able to mount in then. And it'll be able to mount against that one, and we're going to have a second piece about here, and then the kitchen top will just mount on a bracket that goes across the wall here, so it's like floating, and there isn't like an end piece here because it's just extra weight we don't need.
Do you got the measure of the or where to screw the bed support here? You measure it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just had an awkward moment where we forgot to put the piece of ply back in before we put in the first partition wall, so I had to slide that in. But it went in fine, no worries. So what we did is we've got one end of the kitchen here. We've added this extra wall here, like a place for under storage here and water tanks. That's our kitchen. So what we've done is we've taken one of the bed supports and we've measured up where we want the height of it to go. And basically this line is where one of the steel ribs goes across the van. So this is going to be one of our strength points. So we've taken this bit of wood and we've lined it up with that. I've tried to get it as central, which is pretty much bang on now, to that line. And then I've used a level to find out whether the bed will be level. And I've screwed in a couple of holes and now I'm going to drill through into the steel. Now I know what some of you are saying, like why are you using a level in a van because it doesn't match the van. Well, the thing is, this is the most level ground I think you're ever going to stand on. So I need like one point to go by. So I'm going with level with the earth. So if we're in a campsite and it's a bit hilly, I'll use some wheel chocks to try and even out the van. But this is how we're going at the moment. So I'm having to shorten the above kitchen storage bit because it's way too long now because the shower's in the way. So, good old handsaw, and we're going to get through this. Well, my DIY nomads, thank you so much for following along again this week. We'll be back with more epic content next time, and it's coming along real quick, and it's going to be really exciting. So keep watching, keep up to date, and I'll catch all you guys next week.